We're bad friends.
You know, I always thought, because we fly a lot, and I always think to myself,
This is the one.
this is the one. And then, like, I've had turbulence where it was really bad.
Me too.
And I'm always thinking, like, if, you know, we were really soaring down and they lost complete control, like the engine is out, right? And the lights are going off and people are screaming, what I would do. What would I do?
What would you do?
I don't think I would scream.
I've asked this before. I say, if you could yell out 2 words,
Yeah.
what would your 2 words be?
Suck on.
Suck on?
Yeah, suck on.
Suck on!
Yeah. Because I'd probably see a hot chick.
Right. Suck on!
And we're going down, and I think that cheating at that point, I'm dying.
Right. And you think she's going to undo her seatbelt and be like, okay.
Maybe. I don't know, but it's like I would probably eye out. I always eye out the hottest chick on thing, right? So if she's like 5 rows behind me, right? I'd probably turn and go, suck on! Right?
Suck on!
And she goes, okay! Right? We would be like, it would be difficult. It would be difficult. And then I would pull it down, right? And we're like trying to
suck on.
We're trying to balance, right? Like you do have to. I mean, I'm not trying to be aggressive, but I would have to grab her head.
I mean, I guess because the plane is moving,
it's
shifting all over the place.
To hold myself, you know what I mean?
Right.
Right. And then as she's doing it, the plane would level out, right? And I'd just be like,
sorry about that, folks. That was just a little bit of turbulence there.
But then, would you?
I hope nobody has their dick out and they yelled "suck on" in the middle of that crash.
But would you tell your girlfriend?
Yeah, you'd have to.
I don't think so.
Because you almost died, so that's
because I didn't
pass?
come.
Oh, right. Okay, then you're good.
I didn't come.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
I think if I came,
that's the rules.
That's the rule, right?
That's the rules.
Yeah. So
if you're in a dying situation,
but then other people, probably 2 or 3 people on the plane, maybe recognize me. Do you think?
Yes, for
a couple
sure.
of people.
I think a
right?
few. Yeah.
So I think they would say something.
Right. That's kind of like those people that are, there might be people trapped in that building in Florida. They had to go look.
It's a nightmare.
But can you imagine? This is sad and weird and gross.
Nightmare.
But imagine you're trapped for like 2 days.
Nightmare.
And you're going to die.
Yeah.
And you don't know if they're going to save you. Do you ever you think somebody just rubs one out because his last go? Don't you want one last nut? You're like, look, I'm trapped underneath rocks.
Yeah.
And I'm just
bro.
I've been yelling help for 2 days.
Bro, even if my hands were pinned.
Yeah.
Right?
You just rub it against the rocks.
I'd find like a fucking pipe sticking out. And I would try to get my dick in the pipe, right? And I would just do like 15 pumps. I would double,
yeah.
And they would find my body with my dick
with your dick in a pipe, but
with a smile on my face.
I think you'd want to go. You'd want one more nut.
Yeah, but what?
Like I thought about that when Franco was in that 127 hours or whatever.
I would have fucked the crack.
You'd have fucked the crack.
You would have fucked the crack.
Yeah, you'd have fucked the crack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting to me.
Like if you're trapped and you know you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Because the chances of getting out are almost non-existent.
Yeah.
Maybe you want one more.
Let's say you're pinned underneath the thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, pinned.
And you have your left hand, right?
Yeah.
And there's a girl next to you. That's all I'm going to end. I'm going to end there. No, that's not what I was going to say.
Oh, what were you going to say?
Are you okay?
Yeah, you're going to tap her to see if she was fine?
Yeah. I was tapping her, so you okay? Are you alive? And she'd be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your last 2 words on a plane, Jules? It's going down. Map, map, map. Going down, and it's, oh no, everyone's freaking out. And then, Jules, you get to yell out.
When I yell, I usually say mama.
Mama!
Yeah.
And then
just killed a man!
You yell mama, some guy in the back goes, ooh!
Mama! Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
The pilot's like, didn't mean to make you cry.
And everyone sings Bohemian Rhapsody.
That would be so cool.
That'd be cool.
What a cool way to go out.
That's a cool way to go out.
Wow. As it's crashing.
Well, that's cool. You would start a song. That's amazing.
I love that.
What song else could you start?
On a plane like that? Well,
Yeah.
that like
It's got to be a song that everyone knows.
like the song they play at the stupid Red Sox games is Sweet Caroline.
Yeah. How do
Ba, ba, ba,
Yeah.
Sweet Caroline.
But it'd be embarrassing if you're flying, you think, I'm going to start a song. We're dying.
And you try.
And you go, sweet, and no one says anything. And you're just kind of like, oh, that's a bummer.
You go, Sweet Caroline. And everyone's like, it's so dark. Dude, you know what? But every time I fly, every time I fly into Burbank, it's so sketchy. The runways are this big, and they have to barrel down. And this time, we landed on the left wheel, and then the right wheel went down, and everyone went like this. Ugh.
Yeah.
Like, you feel it, dude.
Let me ask you this. when you're sitting, you know how when you sit down in the emergency exit row and I'm not doing a hacky joke, but I'm just like, a stewardess comes up to you and he says, in the case of emergency, are you going to be able to help?
Yeah.
And you always go, yeah,
yes,
I'll help.
yes, of course.
But you know deep down inside you're not.
Never going to help.
Because I don't know how it works.
No, first of all, I'm opening the door.
I don't know how any of the levers work or anything like that.
I'm pulling it up and I'm running out by myself.
But is that all you do is pull it up?
Yep, I'm leaving everybody behind me.
I feel like there's 3 or 4 things you have to do with that door. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's no way.
No, it's that big lever, cracks open, and the door swings sideways and pushes out, and it's off.
Yeah.
I would just run.
Well, if I was in this emergency exit road, I would be passed out, and I'd just be a blockage, I think.
Sir.
Yeah, they'd have to hop over my body. It'd be a whole, like, extra thing.
That's an extra thing they have to deal with on the way out. Yeah, but you don't sit by the exit row anymore. You're a rich guy. You sit in first class, baby.
But that only started in the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Because before, it's like, I don't want to say, but my manager's like cheap.
Yeah. They book the flights for you?
My manager books the flights.
Oh, still to
She
this
goes,
day?
Sweetie, it's just it's a 3-hour flight, so just do middle seat, Southwest. Mm-hmm. And I'd be always like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The worst was when
you never chose your own flights and shit? Dude, that's like my nightmare.
Here's where it ended. So this is a true story.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the Oddball Comedy Festival.
San Francisco.
No.
Wasn't it in San Francisco?
I did the Texas run.
Oh.
So it was me, Sebastian Maniscalco, Ali Wong, Tom Segura, a bunch of people, right?
Wow.
Dane Cook.
Wow.
And
big names.
We're all supposed to book our own flights. So I have the manager who I have. So we all are flying out in Burbank to Texas, but we're all at the airport.
Yeah.
All the managers got their clients first class.
Except for you. Wow.
So they get in first.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm sitting there like I'm also zone 3 or 4.
You're the back of the plane.
Yeah, I'm the back of the plane, right?
Yeah, you're not even getting.
And I'm just like literally thinking, should I fire my manager? Right? And then as I walk through fucking first class, these guys start throwing fucking shit at my face.
That's so funny.
It's so funny.
Segura and those guys?
Oh yeah, they start pillows and they're like, boo, you scare me. Get back. They're like yelling, get back there,
of the bus,
you little immigrant. You know what I mean? And like just acting a fool. And so I'm back there, and each one of them, through the flight, would go back there and throw me, like, peanuts or stuff that they got in the first class.
That's so mean.
It's so mean, but it was so funny.
But that's big props, because you, Bobby Lee, would do that absolutely to somebody else.
No.
If we were on the same flight and I went past you, you would totally fuck with me. Yes, you would.
Yeah, it would be so fun.
Yes, you would.
It'd be so fun. But
you'd fuck with me.
So then after that, I got back in town, I said to Abby, I go, I think we can do sometimes first class.
Yeah.
Especially in that situation, it's like
if you're flying as much as we fly, yeah, I get that.